Welcome to Wicks Way. And today we have the most powerful production vehicle ever produced currently by Chevrolet. Say hello to the 2015 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. And of course, with a title like that, the numbers can't be small either. Try 650 foot-pounds of torque and 650 horsepower from a LT4 6.2-liter V8 supercharged. And the one I'm in today is the 8-speed automatic. So that means it can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. Now launch control is, it doesn't really get any easier than this. Go to track, hold the brake all the way down, and mat the gas. Holds it at 2 grand, and then you release and hope for dear life. This is really cheap too. Oh my God. Oh, that was. And one major reason why as to how it can achieve what you just saw is because it only weighs 3,500 pounds. It's nothing like a 707 horsepower Hellcat, which weighs the moon. With the exterior of this car, I have to admit, when it first came onto the scene, I wasn't the largest fan. It looked very dramatic, and it still looks very dramatic, but it wasn't attractive. It was just kind of, sharp angles and a whole bunch of holes in the side and everything. It didn't look like beauty to me. After seeing them all over the place and being accustomed to them, I'm starting to go more fond. But what actually sealed the deal was when I noticed the Ferrari F12 and the Corvette C7 have the same headlights. Man, that just did it for me. And the interior isn't necessarily that bad. It has carbon fiber dash all around. Everything doesn't feel like the old C6s where it's gonna fall apart after 10,000 miles. It may hold up to 50. The seats are fantastic in the bolstering on the top part, but in the bottom, honestly, it's just me. This probably fits everyone else. But because I have tree trunks for thighs, it's really digging in a lot. That's what I love the most about interiors on cars and the exteriors is the little things. For example, the passenger side has complete control of their temperature, cooled seats, heated seats. They have complete control of it on their own. They don't have to reach into my space to deal with it. Best part is the secret little compartment behind the screen. And the suspension is, of course, magnetic ride control, and it's by far the most dramatic change that I've ever experienced in any other car. You have different modes, you have weather, you have tour, you have economy, and then you have sport and track. Now, in tour, it feels almost like you're in an Oldsmobile on a Florida bridge, just bouncing up and down the entire time. Sport and track, completely different story. It's like you're glued to the road. With the different modes, of course, with the weather, the tour, and the economy, the exhaust is very quiet, but once you put it into sport and track, that's when, for example, it livens up. Hello. With typical Corvettes, you have the issue of, well, just complete oversteer in the back end being thrown out of a corner. And that was the case almost up until the C6 Z06, when GM started getting really serious about going right. And with this, they've completely perfected it. Coming into a corner, your mind thinks that you're gonna slip out and just die into a wall, but it stays hunkered down. And the steering is very, very light until you hit a certain speed, and all that active aerodynamics come into play, and you are almost struggling to get the steering wheel to move for you. So let's do pros and cons. Pro, it's fast, extremely fast. Con, it's fast, extremely fast, and tickets are expensive. Another pro, the power to money ratio in a C7 Z06, this is going, I think, for almost 70 grand. It's, for the amount of, it's a really good buy if you're looking for a lot of power right off the bat. Another con, the cup holders, they don't really hold Arizona iced teas in place very well. This wouldn't be a car for me. Wouldn't, no. And the last pro, It's for sale at Earth Motor Cars. Please go drive this. I've had an enjoyable time with it. Salesman Daniel, thank you again so much. And guys, I believe that wraps it up for us in this C7 Z06. So please like, share, subscribe, all the usual things we ask you to do. Follow us on Drive Tribe, like us on every platform that we're on. And yeah, thanks guys.